What up? This is Dark Blood.
This is Flatline.
Kamp Crystal Lake.
Kamp Crystal Lake, and you're watching the Concert Cruiser.
Alright, what's up everyone? This is Justin Spar. I'm the Concert Cruiser, and one thing I firmly believe, even though I'm a rock guy, I always believe that the magic of concerts is for everybody. I don't care what genre of music it is. So I'm proud to present my first rap group, Kamp Crystal Lake. What's it going, guys? Welcome to the show. Hey, watch it!
Oh, man, you stabbed him on the spot. That's great.
Welcome to the show, guys.
I usually stalk for a while, then I stab.
I just go right for the kill.
So let me ask you, what got you into doing a horror rap act instead of the stereotypical rap game stuff that you generally hear in today's pop music?
We're just heavily inspired by horror movies and the meaning behind it and stuff. You know, many things about it that have always drawn us in. We incorporate that into hip-hop music, you know.
Is that actually kind of difficult because the horror genre seems to fit well with a lot of dark-sounding metal music? Is it rather hard to mix rap with that kind of style?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, I'm so heavily, I think, well, I can speak for both of us, like the whole group. We've been watching horror films for so long, since childhood, and just being musicians, once you get into the writing of it, you could take yourself, it's almost like making short movie scripts. Each song is like its own little movie.
Oh, I never thought of that. It's actually quite some insight.
Actually, you know, it's a lot of fun to sit down and come up with the concept and
Write ideas for songs.
Yep. So obviously your name came from the Friday the 13th series, but other than Friday the 13th, do you mix any other kind of movies into your songs?
Well, I mean, we're inspired by many different things, so it's not like we try to incorporate a lot of different things per se, but I mean...
Our first album, we had reference to probably at least 8 or 9 different horror films, all the way from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Nice.
Jeepers Creepers,
like
Freddy, Michael, everything.
Mike Myers, like if you know,
lyrically, if it fits and it's, you know what I mean, it's
if it
meant
fits
to be.
and it explains our story of what we're portraying in that song,
That's just what we're going
it's
for.
all fair game, you know.
Now, just over a year ago, you guys actually opened up for a friend of mine, Ari Lehman, the very first Jason Voorhees, with his band First Jason. What was it like opening for him?
Wow, that was awesome. Just he actually brought us onto the stage. He came out, he announced us, and us having the name Kamp Crystal Lake, it just fit like a glove that we were a part of that show, and it was awesome to rock out. Once he got, you know, we did our set, we had our fans there, and once we saw him get up there and jamming away on that
Machete guitar.
guitar, that was just awesome. He has a blast. When he's on stage performing live, it doesn't look like that guy misses, I don't want to say misses a note, but the whole time he's just jamming out.
He's like the Jimi Hendrix of guitars.
Guitars, absolutely, yes.
Now, I apologize for the ambient sound. We're actually at a spook house here in Blaisdell, New York called Final Fear. And if you get a chance, come down. It is fantastic. You will shit your pants. Trust me on that one.
Yeah, we got 7 houses.
Yeah,
There's 7 houses, including an 8th house called Project Z, where you get to be Walker bait. It's worth every penny. Okay, so tell me, what were some of your favorite horror movies that you just absolutely love, and some movies that you think really missed the mark?
My all-time favorite horror movie is The First Halloween.
A classic.
Yeah, because that just, once I saw that inspired my entire motive in life. You know what I mean? One day I gotta be Michael Myers. I gotta hunt down these hot, beautiful blondes and stab them to death, because that's the only thing that makes me happy.
Well, your partner got me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he goes straight for the kill. I like to watch for a while, see where you're gonna go, maybe hide in the back of your car and then choke you out or something.
Nice.
That's how I like to do it.
The whole concept, I loved just about I remember watching The Howling and stuff like that, just stuff that really terrified me being a kid. You know, you see The Howling,
House of
I mean,
Demons
stuff like that, Ghoulies, I remember going back, you know, stuff that was more comical. And like, I was a big fan. I remember the first time I saw People Under the Stairs.
I just watched that recently. Wes Craven's. Yeah.
I still need to see
Messed
that.
up. Yeah, I know.
It's a messed up movie.
It is
Watching
messed
that
up.
as a kid, it seems so realistic. Like every time I walk past a big house, you know what I mean? Or I saw a house with some bars on it.
Yeah.
Just, you had to think twice about who really lives in that house and who's in the basement.
Yeah, I know. Don't send
Who's under the stairs?
Don't send your girlfriend's kids in there because they might not come out.
Okay. Okay, now aside from putting horror stuff in your, do you mix anything else besides horror into your music as well? Like any personal experiences that maybe you guys felt growing up?
Oh yeah, I mean it's just whatever. I mean, if you check out our newest album, we have a lot of songs on there that are horror related, but we have other ones that are completely different. Where we have one called "Living the Life," and that one is just a completely different, not even the same genre.
Any fan of us that heard our first album that was expecting what the second one was going to be, we really threw a sidewinder at this one. You know,
Really?
We came. It has the horror stuff. We had a lot of personal experience type songs. And, you know, a more deep level.
Yeah.
You know, we don't walk around. We're not literally
Doing everything
crazy.
we say.
Yeah.
Doing everything we say. We brought a more personal side to us. To the album this time around. So the album is called Killing Fields. You can get that at www.campcrystallake.com. Camp is with a K. Download it for free. The whole album's up right now.
I've actually checked it out. It's worth it, folks. It's pretty good. And believe me, no one listens to one kind of music anymore. So join the MP3 generation already.
Yeah, we don't care. Download it, whatever. Just get a hold of it and listen to it. That's all we care
Listen
about.
to it and give us feedback. Come out, see us live, because that's when you're going to get the full Camp Crystal Lake experience of seeing us live in concert.
Yeah, that's something that I definitely want to see experience again, and hopefully maybe get some shots for the website as well. Okay, so to finish this up, what would you say is probably the one band you either have to see or perform with before you die? I'd love to ask everyone this question.
It's a good one.
I already got my answer.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, go ahead. I
Well,
gotta
he's thinking.
All right, I'm going to say straight up, we have to play with Rob Zombie before I kick the bucket. It has to go down.
It's on our to-do list.
It's a high to-do list. We got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But I think we can get there one day.
I've met that guy. He's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To play with Rob Zombie, he was a big musical influence on me. I mean, I picked up the first album I had from him was The Sexorcist, Devil Music Volume 1.
Yeah.
And you know, it had me hooked right from the get-go. When I heard that, picked up all his back catalog, everything I could find. Well, this is the day of finding rare tapes when you walk into record stores. You know, you might see something that was released in '86. I think I found Let Them Die Slowly.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I found that one. Those were all rare finds back in the day. Nowadays, you go to a record store, you know, it's a lot harder to come by something that old.
Yeah,
These places don't pick up older type music like that.
yeah, you're pretty much a resort to eBay these days, which kind of loses some of the magic. It may be easier, but there's always a source of magic when you walk.
Oh yeah, when you walk into a record
Nothing,
store and you
yeah.
find like that old classic album you can only hope to find, and it's just sitting there.
Nothing beats
It's like-
finding that one great album from a record store that you've always wanted to
It
find.
was like Christmas.
Yep, exactly.
So he said Rob Zombie. Was there anyone else you'd like to add to that?
I'm gonna go with. Well, technically we played with them, but I'm gonna go with Twisted because we haven't
Really?
just played with Twisted themselves yet. They've been a huge influence to him, to me, to our third member, and they're just like we need to play with them at some point. I know we will, but we need to play with just them.
Yeah, the closest we did, we played with Dark Lotus, which is the super group in St. Clown Posse, Twisted and Blaze, and just to play with just Twisted, you know,
Yeah.
we played with a lot of the acts that were influential to us. You know what I mean? That kind of set down the path of hardcore music, of what we do. You know, we're not the inventors of this.
Yeah.
We didn't start it. You know, there's a long history of musicians that kind of took this path and laid out a road. And we just like to say that we hope that we're not letting down the genre. You know, we're keeping it alive. And we're doing everything we can to keep it wicked.
All right. Thanks a lot for your time, guys.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having
All
us.
right. This is signing off from Final Fear. Check out Camp Crystal Lake on the Concert Cruiser. See ya.